Owatonna senior Laura Ebeling, goaltender for the Huskies. You had to stop a penalty shot, or a penalty shot was awarded to Apple Valley in that recent game. Tell me about that play.
I wasn't really expecting it at first. I didn't know what was going on. They were all cheering like, "You got it." I was like, "What?" And then I realized she was on the line ready to shoot, and then she came and she tried to do a move, but she missed it, and so no goal on that one.
Do you practice that at all?
We do some like shootout type stuff, so I'm like used to one-on-ones. But yeah, in game it's way different, I feel like.
Yeah. How do you do in practice in those scenarios? Whether you're kind of a 1-0 break kind of thing? I
do pretty well on them. I kind of have to track where they go and follow their moves and stuff, but I'm getting it down.
And did you feel pretty good on that play? Because I think the score was 1-0 Owatonna at the time, right?
Yeah, I think it was the beginning of the game, so I was all warmed up and I felt pretty confident about it.
Good. Now, this is how many years on the varsity for you, Laura?
This is my third year.
Third year on the varsity. How are you feeling, or maybe how have you changed? What do you remember from starting to maybe being a little nervous or what have you to now being certainly the veteran in there in goal? How have you changed over time?
At the beginning, I was super nervous, was really, really shy, and now during games, I'm way more confident. I'm easy. I talk to the players on the ice. I used to be super shy, wouldn't talk at all, and now I'm yelling at them, getting them going, and so yeah, I've changed a lot since I first started.
Now, some of that talking, I assume, must be strategy as well, so
yes.
It's pretty important for you to talk. What kind of things are you saying? How does that work in the overall game plan?
Well, I tell the defense who's on them. I tell them how many players, if they have time, who they can pass to, things like that. If I need someone covered in front of the net, if I'm screened or whatnot.
What got you into being a goaltender?
My brother is actually a goalie too, Luke Ebeling. And so watching him when I was younger, I was like, I want to be a goalie too. So.
Now, is Luke your only sibling?
No, I have Jesse too. He played hockey, but he wasn't a goalie.
Well, you got to have someone who's not a goalie to shoot on you guys, right?
Yeah. We always skated around as kids, and it was fun.
So you followed a bit in Luke's footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played anything besides goalie at any point in kind of learning hockey and coming up?
Well, I started as a skater, and then about U12, I decided I wanted to be, or it was actually U10, I decided I wanted to be a goalie. And my dad was like, "Are you sure you want to be a goalie? It's a lot of responsibility and time." And I was like, "I'm sure I want to play hockey and I want to be a goalie."
Okay. Because there is the added pressure. You're the last stop there, the last one along the way to keep the other team from scoring. Have you been able to how have you handled that? And maybe sometimes you give up a goal that you wish you hadn't, but you got to move on from there. How do you handle those type of scenarios?
Well, at the beginning of the game, I am really nervous, so I have strategies I listen to music, do stuff to keep my nerves down, but if they do end up scoring, my team is really good at helping me. That's okay, we'll get the next one, just work on stopping the rest, and I have to just put in my head that it's past me, and we'll get through it.
Did Luke help you along the way with some tips and things like that as you started to learn how to play?
Yeah, he would come to my games, give me some tips and stuff, and teach me. We would go skating, and he would just tell me some things to work on. And yeah, good big brother.
Now, as we're here at Albert Lee, Asia is going to get the start, Asia Barishka. How about a word or two about her, and what does she do well, and how can you support her now as a backup here in this game today?
Yeah, I support her. I trust her 100%. She's always been my buddy, because we actually came on the same year. She was the younger one, and so yeah, it's fun playing with her. We always give each other tips and kind of have fun with each other on the ice. So yeah, she's my good friend.
Okay. How have you? What do you think about the start of the season so far for the team?
I think the start is really well. We had a tough loss against Faribault, but we're going to try to get past that, and we did get past that with Apple Valley. So that was a good win that we had. Yeah, and we're just going to keep moving forward, doing our best work.
What do you look at as goals for the team?
Goals, I would say, we have a tournament coming up, and so I think our big goal for that tournament is get as far as we can. We're really looking forward to the Christmas tournament, so I'm really excited to see what that holds for us.
To be back in Double-A this season, that adds maybe the Huskies have been in Single-A for a couple of years, now back in Double-A. It's going to be challenging, but I'm sure all you can do is look forward to it and be ready for it. But what do you think about being back in Double-A this year?
Yeah, there are tougher teams in Double-A, but that just means more competition, and the harder we have to work to keep up with the better teams. So I think it's actually better in our part to play the tougher teams than the easier teams.
And Laura, what else? What other sports are you in? If you're in other sports, and what other activities? What else are you doing at the high school?
I'm in lacrosse, and I'm also in cross country. I run too. Okay. I'm involved in Young Life and DECA, and yeah, I like to hang out and do all sorts of stuff through the school that I can.
And Laura, what are you going to do after high school? Do you know yet?
I'm thinking about going to Duluth, UMD.
Right. Yeah. As the hat on your head would indicate, you got the Bulldog hat on. So maybe go up to UMD. And what do you like about what do you think you like about that, or why are you looking at that school, and what are you looking to study?
The school is really, really pretty. I love the campus, and also hockey is very good there. So I'm excited to watch some boys and girls games up there. And yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to major in, but I'm pretty sure I'll decide pretty soon. I'm hoping.
All right, well, there's a little bit of time to decide, of course, on that. I hope you like winter too, to be potentially going up to Duluth, right?
Yeah, it's cold there for sure.
All right. Well, Laura Ebeling, thank you very much, and good luck on the season.
Thank you.